Well, how y'all are? Welcome back to Tisas Tanker Part 2. So, those of you who didn't catch the last video, this is the Tisas Tanker. Same. This is the Tisas Tanker. This is a commander size 45 1911. Made in Turkey by Tisas, and it says Tisas 1911A1 tanker on it. Well, it's not a tanker. There's no such thing as a tanker 1911. Just like there's no such thing as a tanker M1 rifle. You know, just something that they've made up. So, it sounds good though. The last time I had this gun over here making a video with it, it didn't function real well. Of course, I was shooting 185 grain PMC hollow points out of it, and it didn't feed them, or initially didn't feed them very well. And the gun didn't shoot very good. I didn't think it shot very good. And it didn't shoot very good on paper. But now that I've put 100 through it, which is about what you'd shoot a 45, over the weekend through it, I think it shoots a little better. So let's load up a nice GI style 7-round magazine with full metal jacket ammunition. In this case, the full metal jacket ammunition is World War II surplus ball. Now, where did I find WRA 44 or RA 43 or what's that one? FA Frankfurt Arsenal 42. Some years ago, when I was involved in Brag About It Guns and Ammo over in Harrisburg, I made a Facebook post advising people what to do, how to safely get rid of ammunition that they didn't want. And I told them to take it to the police department, take it to their sheriff's department, or take it to their fire station. Or they could bring it to us at Brag About It Guns and Ammo. People took it to the fire station and they would tell them to bring it to us at Bragg's. Or they'd take it to the sheriff's office and the sheriff would tell them to bring it to us. Subsequently, we got a lot of ammunition. Most of it was pretty grubby stuff. This lady walked in the store with 3 or 4 boxes of World War II GI 45 and told me that I was welcome to it and I was welcome to the rest of it. Zoinks! So I followed her to a building that they had purchased, her and her husband, and I wound up with about 2,000 rounds of this stuff, about 1,000 rounds of steel case carbine ammo, about 4,000 rounds of M1909 blank ammo, which is just coin of the realm in reenacting, and various other ammunitions and so forth. Some of that pointer double-aught buck that's sealed in the purple foil wrapper, wound up with about 9 boxes of it, and a bunch of Mohawk trap loads that were sealed in those wrappers in a wooden case, dated 1942, stamped Air Corps training. Of course, they taught people aerial gunnery by teaching them to shoot clay pigeons. And some 22s and some 38 ball, not very much of it, but about 14, 15 boxes. And I've been shooting it ever since. That was about 10 years ago. So, you know, here we are with the Tisas. Let's see how it shoots. Let me get me, warning to YouTube, I am installing my suppressor. There we go, suppressor installed. So let's shoot 7-shot magazine off the bench and see if the accuracy has improved any at all. 7 shots, 15 yards, and with a barrel right behind it. Yeah, with a barrel right behind it. All right, let's see if the accuracy has improved any. I can see it from here. It has. Oh, there's the carbine. Oh, stop and get the carbine. Pick up the carbine case. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, my lucky day. Oh, let's see. Lovely day. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All in the orange at 15 yards. Yes. The other day when I did the first video on this one, there might have been 2 or 3 in the paper, you know. So what happened between then and now? Well, I shot the gun about 100 times. So you say, well, what difference does that make? Well, it makes a lot. Now, in order to import this gun into the United States, it either has to be proofed here or certification given that it was proofed at the point of manufacture. Well, how do we do that? Well, we take 3 overpressure loads and we put in the gun and fire it. Bang, bang, bang. Then we inspect it to see that the barrel is not stretched or cracked and that the gun is okay. Then that gun is proofed. So Tisas at their facility or at a facility certified by the U.S. Department of Customs certified that gun that it was operational for 3 rounds. Now, inside that barrel, when that barrel was broached out, okay, rifled, the tool left a lot of visible and microscopic burrs in that barrel. In the grooves and the lands, the corners of the land where it gives to the groove, that's the land is the high spot and the groove is the low spot. So when you first take it out of the box, as a rule, it doesn't shoot very good. Now there's a couple of things you can do. You can get you some lapping compound and some steel wool on a patch jag and run it in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and do what's called lapping with lapping compound. Isn't that a movie, The Laughing Compound? No, it's The Laughing Policeman. Oh, sorry. And you can burnish that barrel out that way. Or you can do it the fun way. You can get you a couple of boxes of ammunition and head to the range and just joyfully fire it up, not expecting anything. But if you shoot it to paper, you'll notice over the course of 50, 60, 70 rounds, that gun will start shooting better. Now, my Tisas USGI World War II style one It shot poorly when I first got it, and then it shot a little bit better. Now, as a rule, Rock Islands shoot pretty good when they come out of the box because they do a little lapping, a little polishing and honing of the bore as part of their process of manufacturing barrels in the Philippines, because the company that owns them really cares about their product. Oh, they didn't used to, buddy, but today they do. So they typically shoot pretty good now. So there's the Tisas Tanker Part 2. Works a little bit better after the specified break-in. Now, how long does it take to break one in? I've noticed on centerfire guns, the larger the caliber, the shorter the break-in period. And on rimfires, the break-in tends to be a little longer. And this is true for rifle barrels as well. You know, high-powered rifles out of the box typically don't shoot very good. They're hard to zero. Okay, you'll put 2 in one shot just perfect like you ought to, and then that third shot will be off in Cincinnati somewhere. You know, it's hard to get one to zero until you've got 3, 4, 5 boxes of shells through it. Because high-powered rifle ammunition shoots in the bore hotter, I think it burnishes it out faster, and it's going through with a lot more pressure, and typically the bullets are a lot tighter to the bore as well. All right then, that's about the size of it for the old Tisas Tanker Part 2. Once you get it broke in, it shoots pretty good, and it's not bad for the money. I mean, you know, it's not a bad gun for the money, you know. So there it is. Like, Tate, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, I'll keep right on making content for you. Check me out on Rumble. Okay, I post a lot of stuff on Rumble now, and the stuff that I absolutely cannot post on YouTube, like machine gun, tannerite, cannon, you know, and things of that nature, and impact weapon defensive videos and personal defense videos and things of that nature that you just can't do on YouTube anymore. All that stuff coming up this summer will be on Rumble. So if you like my stuff, go over and check me out on Rumble, E-Squad 540 on Rumble, and there it is. All right then, God bless everyone, God bless America. Be kind to everyone you meet. Hey, summer's coming, check on your old people, make sure that, you know, they were able to pay their light bill in this economy and they're not sitting over there roasting, you know. Be kind to everyone you meet, but have a plan. See you now.